done. Awesome. Now, before I actually jump into the queue here, now that preseason's hit, I want to talk just a little bit about the Masteries page and some of the changes that have happened there. Overall, things are pretty similar. They shuffled a few things around. There's now a third ability in this middle tier here. And they replaced Strength of Ages with Courage of the Colossus, which is awesome, by the way. So yeah, things are pretty similar. You got Fury for attack speed users, Sorcery for ability users. They moved Double-Edged Sword down here, and they changed the symbol with it. And this new one called Fresh Blood. You additional 10 plus 1 per level damage per 6 second cooldown. It's great if you're playing, marksman like Caitlyn, where you can poke with a single auto easily from, relative safety. But I personally tend to default to Beast almost all the time because Sustain is really powerful early game. It's 20 health every 30, so that's, what, about 3 1/3 per 5, or 4 per 5 or something. If your timing is perfect, realistically it won't be quite perfect. So let's just say, about 3 per 5. And that's realistically what you can get out of it. And that's not bad for one mastery point. A lot of ranged champions' base health regen is about 6 or 7 at level 1, and it doesn't pick up all that quickly. So, that's pretty potent. Exposed weakness, great if you're able to put points into ferocity on like supports, because suddenly your ally does more damage, and especially if you have an easy time hitting a lot of enemies, that can be pretty great. Personally, would take something that benefits me more if I'm not playing support, but something to think about. It's really useful for if you're playing with allies. And yeah, I tend to default to Vampirism on auto attackers because lifesteal is powerful. Still, that's nice too. Whereas mages, natural talent's probably better as you get a little bit of AD, which helps your last hit, and more ability power. And you get part of it at level 1, like you get a good chunk of it at the beginning, and then more as the game progresses. Overall, it's decent early, not so useful later on. So it's that or Vampirism, pretty much. And then down here, Bounty Hunter, they made it even stronger, which is awesome. If you're playing a champion that does damage and can pick up kills, you'll probably get at least 2 or 3 unique champion kills by like mid-game, 20 minutes in. And so, yeah, that can easily give you 4.5% right there, and then it gets better from there. And the sword is always on 5%, but you take 2.5% additional. I personally don't like that. I don't like taking additional damage if I'm squishy because, ow. And if I'm not squishy, I usually don't do enough damage unless I'm playing, the kind of champions I take this on are champions like Aatrox, maybe Xin Zhao, champions that have built-in sustain and tend to build tanky. They don't mind taking damage, but they also do decent damage. Then Double-Edged Sword's actually, pretty decent on those kind of champions. And then this is the new one, Battle Trance. It ramps up over 5 seconds, up to 5%. Pretty decent. It's kind of a toss-up between that and Bounty Hunter. They're all functionally really similar, which I think is actually bad design. They need to think of some more unique things to put in this tier. That'll be something for the future, I expect. Battering Blows and Piercing Thoughts, or whether you want Armor Pen or Magic Pen if you're going to go all the way down here. And the Keystones, Warlord's Bloodlust is unchanged. Lifesteal is really great if you have good auto-attack DPS and or skills that apply on hits, because those typically apply lifesteal. Gangplank's Q, Yasuo's Q, those are examples. And that's a lot. Like if you're low on health, it can be almost a Bloodthirster worth in free lifesteal, which is, wow. And having more lifesteal on top of lifesteal just makes your damage output, its damage output times lifesteal percentage equals the amount of health you're generating. And it's doubly effective in duels in a way because your damage didn't change, but your life just went up each time you hit them. So it's really powerful if you have good damage output. So marksman, this is what I take on most of them. Fervor of Battle, basic attacks generate Fervor stack. 2 for melee, so if you're melee, this is really easy to stack. Stacks of Fervor last 4 seconds, maxes at 10, 1 to 6 for each stack. So you can actually get 60 additional attack damage off of this, which is a lot. But stacking it up is a little tricky. Champions that use this best is plus benefit your melee but not strictly required. Champions that have synergy with attack speed, like Aurelia, Aatrox, Vayne as a marksman example. They have particularly good synergy with this because they tend to itemize attack speed early and end up with a higher attack speed through most points in the game than most other champions. And that's the easiest way to stack it up, is to just be a champion that attacks quickly. If you're running, deep ferocity investment on Udyr, for instance, Tiger Udyr would be really strong with this. So, here it's a question of whether you want sustain or damage between those two. And Deathfire Touch, I run this on my Control Mage setup. I actually kind of feel like the best users of it are 80 casters, but with them I'm usually running 18 in Cunning. You're looking at the page I tend to use on a lot of 80 casters here, my 80 Assassin page. Because the 60% bonus attack damage scaling is pretty good. 25 for ability power, I'd say it's a little worse than the attack damage scaling, it's not awful. Duration is over 4 seconds, you get less duration, and I think it's less total damage as a result as well for area of effect and damage over time. The main thing that's nice about it is there's no cooldown, so you can keep applying it again and again. It's really great if your champion is good at sieging and you're running a siege composition, but I'd say it's the weakest of the three overall. But it has its uses. And Middle Tree and Cunning, Wander is the same as it's always been, out of combat and move speed. It's good for supports, champions you like to roam with. The alternative is single target attacks and spells, deal the most damage. This is also kind of nice for mages because it helps with last hitting. And single target spell damage is not a big deal. Yeah, Savagery is kind of useful. It can also be useful for junglers, just it helps a little bit. But again, Wanderer can be useful for junglers too if they're running around the map a lot. Runic Affinity, junglers, mid laners are the ones that I would get this on typically, because those are the people who are most likely to get buffs. Mid, if you're playing a mana using mid, you probably will get blue if you're a jungler. And or later on in the game. I could see possibly running it on marksman, since you might take red after the laning phase. But yeah, it's decent. Secret stash, potions and elixirs are 10% longer. You get that instant 15 health and mana. Nice, but it's a question of, do you want that, or are these other alternatives appealing? Like Assassin, that's what I run with my AD caster page. 2% increased damage champions when no ally champions are nearby. Yeah, thematically it's kind of obvious what it does. It's great if you're going to get solo kills. Find enemy championing them, which is what assassins often can do, roaming around the map and stuff, so it makes sense, hence my AD Assassin page has it. Merciless, again, this is another damage amp. This one's when they're low on health. Decent skill. The alternative is Meditation. If you're a mana user, especially if you're one that tends to build, flat mana, you can get quite a bit out of this, because, it's missing mana, and if you have a big mana pool and you're missing a lot of it, that's a lot. So, mages, especially the ones that like to build, like Archangel's Rod type builds, can get good use out of this. Father's Gift. This is the new one in this tree. I actually really like it on supports. I'm kind of torn between taking it or Bandit. Bandit's gold gen, which is really handy for supports, since you don't, last hit and lane. But this one, stepping in rush causes your next damage ability to deal 3% of your target's current health as bonus magic damage. So it's current health, so you're not going to chunk somebody who's low with it. Cooldown's only 9 seconds, and yeah, supports you should be fighting for control of the brush and bot lane, and Greenfather's Gift has fantastic synergy with that style of play. It's easier to use as a range support, since you can poke a lot easier, but I can even see maybe a melee support running it. Although I think, yeah, Bandit's really nice if you're melee, because if you actually do get attacks, you get a lot more out of it, but at the same time, passive 1 gold for each never even kill by an ally. That's kind of nice. And gold gain. This is a safe bet on a support. Dangerous Game, always a good one. 5% missing health and mana. The best users are champions that have mana and are innately tanky. Build a lot of health and stuff. But really, anyone can use this, because you also have to be getting kills and assists. And the fact that triggers on assists is part of the reason it could be useful on tanks, even champions that don't do a lot of damage. And this is precision, it's lethality now instead of armor pen, because they've changed the way that mechanic works for reasons that were explained in the patch notes. But it's functionally the same skill, really. It does the same thing. Intelligence, increased CDR cap, and free CDR that fills the difference. It's nice, but I tend to default to precision unless I'm playing support. Support in free CDR and lower cap is great, because the more you can use your abilities, the more, healing, etc. you're going to be doing as a support. And Storm Raider Surge is really underrated. Like, people hardly were using it a lot in the first season, and last season, and it got buffed, I think, twice, or maybe even 3 times, and I thought it was pretty decent before those buffs came through, so now it's really strong. 30% champions max health within 2.5 seconds, so you play this with champions with burst, and like Katarina, Zed, lots of assassins can make great use of this. What happens is you go ham on someone, you chunk them, and what do? They usually try to run away. And now you get a huge amount of movement speed and a bunch of slow resist. They're going to have a very much harder time getting away from you. And it's totally got me kills. It can also save your life defensively. If you're in a dicey situation, you turn around, dump a bunch of burst on someone to proc Storm Raider Surge and then run away while it's active with the slow resist, making it harder for them to keep you from getting away. I also had it save my life like that too, so it's really great. Very underrated. Thunderlords, everybody and their uncle's been using this for a long time. It's decent. Cooldown means you're not going to get it super frequently, but it does a pretty decent chunk of damage. The base damage on it's pretty good, so even if you're playing a champion that doesn't do a whole lot of damage or build a whole lot of damage early, as long as you can get your 3rd hit on a target, you can do a decent amount of damage. And it's also, I think, AoE. It's not a huge area, but it's decent stuff. So you can actually get quite a bit of damage out of this if you jump into the middle of an enemy team and then 3-hit someone like an Alistair, WQ and then auto somebody in the middle of the whole enemy team, and they all get hit by it. Although I think there are even better options for him in this tree, but that's the idea. You can use it even if you don't do a whole lot of damage. And Windspeaker's Blessing, this is meant for your healing, shielding supports, and it's really good on them. Like, I have a page specifically for those kind of supports that I run this on. Other than that, I don't see it as being all that strong, since it doesn't give you yourself the armor and magic resist. It's only decent. 10% stronger is nice, but spectacular. A number of things, like, lifesteal, for instance, is not a heal, and so it's heals and shields specifically. But yeah, champions like Sona, Janna, Tarek, a lot of the supports can make good use, but there's some champions you don't usually see as support that have a lot of utility, like Orianna actually can make decent use of it. I think there are better options for her, like BFT or Thunderlords. But yeah, that's that. Recovery, just health regen. I take this, I think, with my marksman page and not my tanky page. I take this one instead. It's decent. It's kind of nice in the laning phase to have more sustain. And the alternative is, unyielding, bonus armor resist increase. This is only good if you're going to build lots of armor and magic resist, so you're playing a tanky champion like Xin Zhao, Alistair, Leona, Maokai, those sorts of champions. Explore, Fusion Brush and River, best for junglers and supports. Other people can make use of it, people that roam a lot. So this damage champion neutral monster basic attacks. This is mainly for junglers. There isn't much reason. 2 less damage is peanuts from champions, but from jungle monsters that's kind of relevant. So yeah, most junglers I would recommend taking Tough Skin, and you can get recovery or unyielding depending on what makes more sense. I like recovery now in the jungle because you want to restore the health you've lost. Extra resist, that's more relevant later. Siege Master, this is the new one. They kind of changed up the ones that I think they moved one of the ones here down or something. I forget exactly what happened. But yeah, 8-hour run matches near a high tower. Not bad for, the 6th point in the tree. I think it's sort of defensive. So I kind of don't like that about it. It's like you can only gain the advantage of it when you're defending against a siege. So if you know you're playing against a siege comp, you might switch out one of these other options for this one. It feels very situational compared to these other two. Runic Armor, again, you're shielding and healing. Just love this one. It's good on champions with, built-in sustain, like Aatrox makes phenomenal use of it. Champions with spammable shields, heals, ways of regenerating themselves like Mundo, or free lifesteal like Lee Sin and stuff. They can make really good use of this. The alternative is Veteran Scars. I take that when I'm jungling and on a lot of my tankier champions. 50 extra health at level 1 when you have all 5 points in it is really good. It's less relevant later on in the game, whereas this one scales better. But yeah, both are pretty good. Some of the spell cooldowns by 15%. I think I don't even have this on any of my pages. It's pretty decent. Some of the spell cooldowns are long, so 15% is a non-trivial amount of time. But overall, we tend not to use necessarily the moment they're off cooldown, so the utility on that's a little more questionable. Depends on what summoners you use. It might actually be good for junglers just to have Smite on a shorter cooldown. Perseverance, increased base health regen. It's pretty great for champions that already have strong base health regen, especially the win below 25% health part. It's really great. I think I tend to run that on junglers a lot. Extra sustain is really helpful in the jungle. And I think my marksman page is actually 18012, and this is what I have as my last one, if I remember correctly. It might be Insight, so that my flashes up more often. And then Fearless, this is the new one. 10% plus 2 per level bonus armor and magic resist when damaged by an enemy champion for 2 seconds. Yeah, so it's a percent gain, which is pretty non-trivial. But it's also got that flat gain. This is when damaged by an enemy champion. Yeah, that's right, actually, I remember now. This is the one I have on my marksman page. The reason is the armor and magic resist that you get, it has a flat amount per level. So at level 18, you're getting 36 armor and magic resist for 2 seconds. It's not so relevant when you already have 200 armor and 150 MR on a tank, but on a squishy champion like a marksman, that's a big buff to the amount of damage you can take without dying. So I'm running that on marksman, because usually what happens if you get wrecked as a marksman is you got caught by some stray CC or something, and then you get comboed and you get burst to death. This can help save you from that happening. And so it's really great, actually, on squishy champs, ironically enough, despite being Evolve Tree. The 10% on it makes it relevant for tanky champs. So, if you have 200 armor, you get, an extra 20 and stuff like that. So that's pretty handy. Yeah, I like this new one, Fearless. So it's plus 2% tenacity and slow resist, it's up to 15% at 5 out of 5. It's alright. Like, there are some champions that already have innate tenacity, like Aurelia, who can really benefit from it. But, I think Aurelia still has that. But yeah, overall it's kind of eh. I'd say. I like Legendary Guardian better, because you get 3 armor and magic resist at 5 out of 5 for each nearby enemy champion, so if you're in the middle of the enemy team, that's 15 armor and magic resist. That's pretty nice. And yeah, Grasp of the Undying, I didn't use this at all last season pretty much, and I kind of regret it. Now that I've tried it out, it's stronger than I thought it was. You take this on champions you're going to build lots of defensive stats on, especially health. Those are the best users, but really a lot of top laners and even junglers can make good use of this. You could even take it on the tanky supports and bottom lane, although I think these other two are better for that. Yeah, it's really strong. It's really great in top lane, especially when you're trading, because you can just get that heal in. If you make your trade just over 4 seconds long, you can get a second heal out of it, and then back out and end up winning your trade because of it. And this is the new one, Courage of Colossus, that replaces Strength of Ages. Well, I'm sad to see Strength of Ages go. It was problematic because in the jungle you get each big monster, and it made it really easy to stack in the jungle. And then in the lanes, it was balanced for there. So it was a mess, and there wasn't an easy way to resolve it. So they replaced it with this instead, and I actually really like this. It's really strong. In fact, I think it might get nerfed. It's so strong. Because you get, flat 10, that's not a big deal. Plus 10 per level, so that's not bad. You can get 190 at level 18, just flat. Plus 7% of your maximum health for each nearby enemy champion. I'm not sure what qualifies as nearby, but I think there's a decent radius on that. And so you can end up very easily with, up to 35% of your maximum health if all 5 of them are on you. And it's for 4 seconds. The shield lasts a decent while, so it actually has an opportunity to really absorb a lot of damage, which is great. And it's after hitting an enemy champion with hard CC, so you want to take this on champs like Leona, Braum, any champion that's like an initiative that has the kind of hard CC that you use to start a fight. It's decent on champs like Xin and stuff, because they do have hard CC, but I think it's even better on champions that have a lot of hard CC or really good engage tools. But yeah, a lot of people can use it, and those that use it well can get a lot out of it. And the last one is Bond of Stone. This is, I think, unchanged. Gives you damage reduction and damage from enemy champions taken by the nearest allied instead. The shared damage thing. It's great on supports. I wouldn't take it on almost anyone else. Damage not redirected. No, that's meant to prevent you from dying from the redirect effect, which is nice. But yeah, that's the mastery tree. Not a lot of changes have happened. So,
part of why these arguments are being
yeah. Overall pretty similar. There's new things to try out, like Greenfather's Gift, Fearless, Courage of the Colossus. Like the offense tree, I think got the lightest changes, the most interesting changes overall. Although Fresh Blood could be pretty interesting, champs like Caitlyn and stuff. It's probably decent on Draven too, since you often will step forward and throw one axe at them and then walk backwards and collect it in relative safety. Any champ that likes to poke with single autos from time to time can get a lot out of that. But yeah, so overall not a whole lot different, but there are some new things to think about. I redid all my masteries already and kind of renamed some of them to organize them as well as I would have intended to, mainly because sort of thinking of how do I not have a good page for yet as I was making these. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I have still undecided between these two, so I have duplicate pages for my mage and my tank supports where the only difference is Greenfather's Gift versus Bandit, I think. Or no, actually the tank one, it's Courage of the Colossus versus Bond of Stone, depending whether my tank is an initiator or it's someone who doesn't do so much initiating but peels more, like maybe Tarek, for instance. I don't actually own Tarek yet. Champs like him. Tanky peeling supports, maybe Braum. Anyways, that's that for looking at the masteries. That actually took a while. But, yeah, I guess it's time to jump in the queue and see what we get. So yeah, mastery changes. The assassin updates, overall, they're not doing too well right now, win rate wise, but I think a lot of that's people not knowing how to play them well, and Riot probably does need to tweak some of them. Like, I feel like the new LeBlanc is not very good, and I feel like they could almost make it put an awful lot of damage on her passive, and I think if they lower the passive damage and get rid of the 5-second lockout on that, she'll be a lot better, and then LeBlanc will be really effective. Her ult and the way it works now is kind of interesting. They made that change. I think LeBlanc will be pretty good. Katarina, I feel like her scaling quickly on her passive, and maybe 80 scaling on her E is too good. Most of the rest of her seems about right, and I think they've nailed the mechanics.
Only the spider is safe in her web.
Jungle, unless someone else calls it. Yeah, so Katarina seems pretty good overall. They might need to adjust her damage a bit. Let's see, what sort of jungle I've got here. Close my AP jungle instead. Yeah, this is the one. Storm Raider Surge. Since we do what I want to run in the jungle. Tough skin, unyielding. Got Feast in there. I don't know. At least you tend to build pretty tanky. Maybe I want to go with my jungle page instead. Grasp of the Undying. Yeah, I feel like with Elise, you can build like 1 or 2 damage items earlier on in the game, then you just need to build tank in order to remain effective. Because if you're not tanky, you tend to get squished like a spider under your foot or something. Okay. These two need to hurry up and pick what they're going to play for bot lane. But yeah, so the new Talon, I think his passive does way too much damage, particularly the scaling on it, and his W reaches too far. Although it's narrow enough, you can sidestep it if your positioning allows for that. So overall, I think the assassins are a lot more hidden. Well, they got a double support lane. We have no marksman. Not necessarily a bad thing. We have Yas though, so he scales with the marksman. so the stream is a bit behind. Just looking at it on my other monitor. Yeah. Okay, so they have Zin top. Is that Courage of the Colossus there? I don't remember exactly what it looks like. I was just looking at it. Probably is. I think I know what the only other keystones do by process and elimination. That's gotta be what it is. Wait, Fiora has teleport, so I bet it's Fiora top lane, Katarina mid, so the Zin's probably bottom. Interesting. So they got it like a cheese bottom lane, kinda like we do. Got Phil Lux, that'll be interesting. Double exhaust too for Zin. It's Nidalee jungle against me. Nidalee's smart, she's probably going to try to invade me a little. I feel like Nidalee's a good invading jungler, not because she's like a good dueling jungler, but just because she can really mess up another person's jungle clear by invading, and she's really good at scouting and skirmishing. So you can sort of pick a fight and create a situation and then take advantage if there are any opportunities, and if not, then you can go farm another jungle camp.
I know what lurks in the shadows.
See if I can get that word down tri-bush. I like doing that when if I can get there fast enough. So now I've seen some people starting W first in the jungle, and I don't get that on Elise. Like the reason Elise's Q works the way it does and does so little damage to people in lane, especially the ranged version, is because it's tuned for the jungle. And its percent damage is a good part of its damage.
My true beauty.
Ah, he didn't get to kill the ward.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Yeah, I got it and it survived. Cool. Crows, yes. Ah.
Minions have spawned.
Alright, I need to get set up here and actually start my jungle. Now, the way the jungle is now, since it's quite changed, it's better to start buff camp, definitely. Like, most people have gone back to doing that now, even though I was doing it all last season when nobody else was. Because I actually did jungle testing and found out it was better to start. I think the reason people might use W is so they can frenzy the spiders, but I don't think it's worth it. You get it second, and then you can exploit the heal on it and stuff. Like, see, I'm full health. And I generally recommend avoiding the raptor camp on your first pass, only because the raptor camp is dangerous now. Like, it will kill you if you're not careful. Because there are so many raptors. They can do, and they do a lot of damage. I think they need to nerf raptor damage a little bit. Like, the rest of everything about them seems quite okay. They die reasonably fast. The new Krug camp is cool, and the plants, the one that knocks everybody back, amazing. It's gonna make so many people. I've already seen the video montage that included a few. And I don't like that now you can't smite both buffs on your first pass because they're just not on cooldown time. Like, see, I still have 30 seconds left of my smite cooldown. Suppose it does make counter jungling your opponent after the second buff more effective, particularly if you do a no smite pass. Don't let this guy know that I'm coming. He's about to Megan R2.
I know true power.
Okay. She had her dash up, so she just dashed away. Why you love mobility?
Pull the strings.
Maybe I can just show up mid when Katarina isn't expecting it here and get a gank on her. I'm gonna avoid coming by river. Wow, is that really just two turret shots? I felt like I wasn't even in range of that. I'm not sure why that actually got me. Oh,
We
Yeah,
must
the flash.
all make sacrifices.
No respect for Zen. Typically when I jump I max Q first too, because it actually scales reasonably well with additional ranks, although the human form is mana intensive. But you just, if your mana is missing more than about half, you just don't use the human form Q.
They need guidance.
Solve that mana problem. So I'm gonna go kill the Krugs now since it's the only camp on
An
my
ally has been slain.
Ah, crap. Yeah, that's messed up. I didn't leave it there. May have gotten baited. I didn't really see exactly what happened. I was busy looking at other things. So, I probably should gank mid unless I see a really good opening. Only one kill though. Pushed up. Maybe I can get a nice counter gank in here really early. Let's see if she stays. I think she will. She's got plenty of health.
There's nothing to fear.
Oh, hey, I found a cat.
Every web will never
Of course, didn't take the long way around. I'll go get the crab now if it's there. Yeah, she's got that side
We
boarded, so
must
I can't.
all
really
make
much. Nope, crab is not here.
sacrifices.
So the Nidalee got that probably right before she showed up and got the kill on the. Yeah.
An ally has been
Or
slain.
an assist for the kill, rather. Ugh, bot lane is getting wrecked now. Well, actually, that's
I
Vayne.
can show
No, Vayne got a
them the
kill.
way to
Who
divinity.
died? Oh no. Halo Vayne. I didn't notice that. It's Zen support. Oh. With Ignite instead of Exhaust. There.
How fast can they?
Let's see if maybe we can make something out of this. I flashed her condemn, and so she punted me to the opposite side that she intended to.
My true beauty.
Hilarious. What the? Why did my spider go that way? I clicked over here. Oh, right. You're horrible for
I know what lurks.
I haven't gone back yet. I'm gonna get my blue then go back. Oh my god! Holy shit!
An ally has been slain.
Nice job! I thought I was toast there. Man. Ah. Feels good. Let's do this in. That feels bad. Very frustrated Zen right now, I bet. Very tilting for him. Do I go? It's 50% increase bonus health. Yeah, I think I'll actually go with the defensive item, and then I'll get like
Pull
Rylays
strings.
and maybe.
Watch them dance.
What is that? Pen item now. Let's see. This is more magic damage. Ah, wow, that's even better. Okay, yeah, I think I'll get that for my MR item, and then Void Staff and Rylays, and then I'll get like an actual health armor tank item. Oh, yeah, it's so fun! Yeah.
Slain.
Thought maybe he'd pull some shenanigans and I could actually come help him, but no, totally fucked. Three-man gang there. That's nasty. Cool. Got the word while he was there.
I can show them the way to divinity.
Hello, cat. Where do you think you're going?
There's
Oh, I'm fucked. Ah, I knew it was bait, but they got busy fighting. And it looks like that. Oh, wow. Nice hop. Yeah. Yeah, they ult saved her. Damn. Cat just shun-poed away, and she waited till after I dropped down to do it too, which was smart. I think anyways. Maybe she
An
didn't.
ally has been slain.
Maybe she didn't, then I actually could have killed her and just, E down on top of her.
He has been slain.
Oh, hi, Vayne. Yeah. That may not have been the smartest decision you made. Wow, he missed that Q. Wow, he didn't go for that? He'd already E'd to her. That's why.
I know the true path. I know what lurks in shadows.
That's annoying. I'm gonna grab the plant here.
My true beauty is beneath
Okay,
the skin.
you can see me here. I don't really care.
Pull the strings. Watch them dance.
Got him to collapse. Wow. Holy fuck.
They need guidance.
An ally has been slain.
Katarina just destroyed them. They've been camping with the horses down here. Nidalee's gonna collect the dragon now. Didn't want to actually fight, just wanted to keep them from getting it after they actually collapsed. I started a dragon only because I figured that it'd see them ward the pits. I didn't think they had a ward there.
My true beauty is beneath the
Awfully
skin.
ballsy there, Vayne. If she stays there much longer, I'm just gonna circle around behind her. Nah, she's gonna be smart though. And yeah, it's getting caught out of position again.
Rampage.
They just I just need to show up the second turret. Blunting it.
There's nothing to fear.
If I'm a little quicker there, I probably could have stunned her.
I'll let you suffer for a while.
Wow, so fucking hesitant. Ah. Ha! Smited. Got the fiddlesticks.
An ally has been slain. Enemy killing.
It works with that, damn. Because I don't play ranked. I need to protect this turret here for a bit.
I know what lurks in the shadow.
An enemy is on fire.
Yeah, Lily is getting dead. Picking up the kill. I gotta get that turret, and there's not a damn thing I can do about it.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, certainly since I stopped
An
the
ally
turret.
has been slain.
They need guidance.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Maybe I can kill her for it, though. Oh, wow. Is that actually gonna be that old? What? How did that not kill her? I die. What the hell was that? That so should have killed
Your
her.
turret has been destroyed.
Oh well. Let's see. Who on our team's fit?
Your turret has been
Italy,
destroyed.
Fiora, both magic and physical. Well, they have 3 auto attackers, so I'm gonna get Ninja Tombi as my defensive boots. And then we need...
Every web.
Been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I can do that.
My true beauty is beneath the skin. I know what lurks in the shadows.
I got the crab.
Shut down.
Smart. Alright,
Pull the
then mid now.
strings. Watch
Farm my
them
jungle because I'm having to
dance.
protect our towers. Oh, actually, I'm gonna mid. Why not you jump? Wow, even the Zen survived. Take that for something. Yeah, got destroyed. Italy's actually the most fed person on their team.
Killing spree.
No, he ults it enough.
They need guidance.
I'm not even gonna be able to farm now. We have no wards out. Well, actually, no, we have two. The control ward there and that one there in the lane. Dragon is up. I don't even think we can
There's
take it
nothing to
before
fear.
Nidalee will show up. She's probably there right now, actually.
I know the true path.
I'm gonna attempt to take it with our lack of vision down here. We'll probably just start simply showing up and me getting wrecked.
An ally has been slain.
Nidalee's mid, actually.
Every web a masterpiece.
She's coming down here now. So I'll trade Dragon for hopefully protecting her engine. Oh, she's up here. I could have taken that. Nope.
Has been destroyed.
Yeah, they're all here.
An ally
And we're mostly dead. Yeah. Why they went in on that, actually. You'd have an in-hit to try and protect, but you don't have the numbers. Because too many people are still on death timers. I killed Nidalee, though. I'm happy about that. That shutdown gave me a ton of gold. I'm gonna need to get my MR next. Yeah, see, this cat knows how to play with the cat, and that's why she's dominating.
Sacrifices.
If you don't, you'll feed with her, though.
Your
Overall, I
turret
think
has
the
been
assassins are more mechanically demanding than they are, and they also have better counterplay. Like, there are more ways to actually counterplay them.
They need guidance.
Yes! Yes! Good! See if maybe I can get my red buff at least. Even before it's not even there. Yeah, what did I tell you? Not even there.
Pull the strings.
Ah! Gotta run the hell away now. My CS is shit. All of our CSs are shit. They are stomping us super hard. So, almost got my relays. As soon as I do, I'm
I
gonna
know
wanna...
the true path.
There, last here. Yeah, not even enough time for my Q to come off cooldown again.
enemy double kill.
Had been on cooldown because I killed the Fiora. Yeah, that's probably gonna be game actually. You all have long death timers. Well, 10 seconds isn't too long, I guess, but they're gonna break another in-hit. Actually, they're gonna break all three, it looks like.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Oh, I don't want to surrender. They all do. Well, that was one-sided enough. Not much you can do as a jungler when every single lane is feeding like that. I think top was doing okay for a little while, and then Nidalee started ganking it. I got like one good gank, maybe two, bottom lane. That was it. Actually, it was only the one. The other was the jungle fight near my blue. Yeah, wow, that Lux was involved in every kill. Yeah. That's unusual. Yeah. Look at the gold difference. And Italy had almost twice as much gold as anyone on my team. Yeah. Eh. Yeah, Arnar actually a decent CS. Yeah, I outdamaged the ass and Gnar, actually. Interesting, and I wasn't even laning. The game was kind of short, too. Yeah, I tanked the most on our side. Yeah, I needed the MR really badly, actually. I mean, the reason it's more MR, or more magic damage taken than physical, is because I didn't have much MR. But, I was going to finish my rallies, and then I was going to buy the Negatron Cloak towards Abyssal right away, and then decide if I needed a full-on defensive item, or if I needed to actually build the Abyssal. Yeah, they were just so fed, all of them. Yeah, like I actually died the least on our side, tied with the Lux, and got 2 more kills too. I had 8 out of 12 kill participation, 2 thirds, which is pretty good for a jungler. Yeah, like almost our entire team actually had pretty great kill participation, except for Yas and Gnar, solo laners. Yas only got the 1 kill ever, or Gnar rather. Yas got 1 kill and 3 assists. He didn't get his other crit cloak to max out his crit chance. And he built Phantasm when I was going for IE when we were losing. Maybe that's why we were having so much problems. Yeah. Yas does not like being behind, in my experience. Wow. I think the Vayne is the reason that matchmaking was the way it was. Like, that's only 112 wins. It's a very inexperienced player. Yeah, the rest of these are all over 1,000, and the Vayne was 112. So basically, they had 4 reasonably experienced, reasonably good players, and 1 who was very new. And it was like, probably either this 4-man or those or whatever. I'd been in queue for a long time, and so it just put these together, and then got a couple people who are 400 here, and I'm like 1,500. These 2 are around 1,000. So I can see how matchmaking was trying to balance it out, but this Vayne actually was a half-decent Vayne. I mean, the only reason I killed her during that game was because I flashed just in time before her condemn, and it ended up just barely pushing me the wrong direction for her. She would have actually gotten away if she had been on the correct side of me, even after we traded flashes. But I just barely got to the other side. And then her condemn just, like, propelled me. Or actually, I think what it was, actually, is that she was still on the correct side of me, but she started to condemn before she flashed, and it uses the position when you started or something. Or no, it's definitely the position afterwards, because that's how condemn flash works. But it might mean that I flashed while the condemn projectile was in the air. That's what redirected it. So I ended up getting punted towards her instead of away. Yeah, that was pretty hilarious. Let's see if we can not have a one-sided stomp fest. Yeah.
That glimmer of hope you see, that's me.
On my wings.
Alright, jungle, mid, top, all been called. I'm going bottom lane then. I can play support, support Inibia. So, do I want the gold or the damage? I think I want the gold so that I can get items faster. Let them know that I am playing support. So I'm gonna get the AP blue item that Sightstone with the other one. That's what I do with most mages. So I only use 1 item slot on support itemization, leave everything else for actual mage items that way. I think that's the best way to do things. As nice as spooky ghosts are, the other blue item. Looks like I'm gonna have Cat wants to go bottom with me. I'm okay with that. Huh. Yeah. This cat is being a dick. Yeah, that's not very nice to do. I really hope this person just comes bottom lane with me and sucks it up. I mean, yeah, it's one thing to pick, the champion you want to play, even if your preferred role is not available. I do it all the time, like I'm doing with Anivia right now. If I rerolled Tarek mainly because I'm like, I don't own Tarek, so I don't really know how to play him all that well. I usually reroll a champ if I game that I don't own. Or a free champ that I don't own. Sometimes there's actually more than one. Well, usually it's like 2 or 3, and that's about it, because I own most of the champions in the game now. Yeah. So I really hope this spell cause just comes bottom. Someone should come bottom, or else I'm gonna have... Wait, DFT? I didn't think my mage support gold... I guess it's... it's 18-12-0. That's why. Never mind. That makes sense, actually. I would have DFT. It's good to know that my poking will get a little extra damage. DFT tends to only just suppress people's health regen usually, but that plus ignite from an ally or something can be enough to kill someone. And in a poking sieging situation, every little bit helps. The fact that it's a dot rather than all up front makes it a little less likely to kill people. It's not a whole lot of damage on its own. I have a cat support, it looks like. I bet it's Cat Echo bottom lane, Aurelia top, Shivana John Lorno, Draven's bottom lane. It's Draven Cat bottom. And the idea is Cat has no resources, so you can keep throwing your Q all day long. And her W is pretty great in a 2v2 lane, the way it works now, because you can throw your Q in, Shunpo in, get the almost reset, Shunpo's view, get the reset. Because her Shunpo puts are behind your target. So if you Shunpo and then W immediately and basically stand there auto-attacking them, if they go to run, they have to run through you, and your W will land fast enough and you'll hit him again, and then your Shunpo is about to come back off cooldown. Yeah. So... this affects my ionization joints, that's why I'm asking now. Okay, yeah, Vela's going bottom. Okay. Yeah, then I can buy spell thieves safely.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Really, it's all please. Okay. Okay, just let her push.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Wow, soup? Who's gonna start blue?
I have felt this corruption before.
There. That protects this flank, and I'm gonna stand behind his red to protect the other.
Minions have spawned.
Another question is what I want to max. Well, this will only do half damage unless I combo it, so I should probably... well, I do think it costs the same amount of mana, or at least doesn't go up by as much. The delta is smaller. Wind Wall... probably should put 1 point in it early just so I can use it to scout brush. It's
Let's
pretty handy
soar.
for that purpose. I'll start Q for sure because that's my CC.
I dream of eras past.
Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, I can't.
Forever.
No! Oh, egg, please. Support, bye. Ah, cool down. She got level 2 off the minions. Level 2. I probably could have killed her if she didn't get level 2 there. Like, really. That is what, screwed me. Let's see, let's undo one of those. Two of those and get a control ward.
We are all connected.
Yeah. Easy now.
An enemy has been slain.
Trying to
1,000 lives will I
put
give
this
you.
up here. There, I need to run away. There, now I have much more damage to back that up with.
In every smile.
Oh, I didn't connect? I thought for sure that would hit him.
Something ancient.
Nope! Nope! This cat's gonna try to dive me here. 3 seconds on my Q. Ha! There. Probably okay for now. Just avoid getting hit by a Q now.
What change?
An enemy has been slain.
We are all connected.
I'll even get back. Gave her that. What the? Oh, that was funny. I did not expect her to die. I thought she got out. Yeah. There. Full ward is there. Cool, at least I'm
Take
taking that.
time to reflect.
Let's see. So now it's a moment. Not duration gets longer though. And I don't have mana cost up by 10.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh!
Double kill.
The red buff got him. 5-second cooldown versus 12.
I dream of eras past.
Ah! I stunned him under turret! Uh-oh.
You have slain an enemy.
I got the trade.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Now I'm gonna get Slark shoes next.
Something ancient stirs.
Holy shit, you already have 2,000 gold. Wow, nice. Oh boy. What have you done, Katarina? What was that,
Enemy has been slain.
please? Ah. I'm gonna put a ward on Dragon. I didn't switch over to Sweeper.
An enemy has been slain.
What the fuck? No cause. He was late there. Huh. Apparently he can just 1v2 us. Damn, Draven is fucking bad.
I will
That's
be
Ghost Blade
reborn.
too, which is really strange.
Unstoppable. Has been slain.
No, that's not how you do it, Biz. That's what that damage is. That damage is fucking great.
I have failed this collection before.
Nah, I really should level E first instead of Q when I do this. Just remembered why. You get your ult at 6, and if you have 3 ranks into Frostbite, the WR or the R combo. I still didn't get the thing. Okay, we're gonna do this so I don't forget it. Nope. Go do that right now, actually. Yeah, I made that happen. Oh.
1,000.
Kill him.
Shut down.
Dragon's got all their heals. No. Almost.
Think beyond one lifetime.
Let's see. I need Rod. Sure. Now the question is, do I get tier and go with that kind
An
of build?
ally has been slain.
That would leave me no slots for defensive stats other than Rod's health. I don't like that.
An enemy has been
I think
slain.
the Rod itself will be good, but I'll skip the Archangel since I'm playing
I
support.
dream of eras past.
Letting Vel know he's got company. Mobility really sucks to do. Come here. Come on. I did. I made them pay for that. Egg, Divya.
The Freljord awakens.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. No way to avoid that. No! He hit a minion with his axe. Oh, that's not what you want to do. Yeah, they made something out of it though. Now they came all down here. Yeah, and now TP top. Nice! This Fiora's making the plays.
I will be reborn.
So finally I'm gonna start getting some AP here.
What change will this wind bring?
Yeah. Need to get my wards up.
Meaning in every snowflake.
Can't ward the river just yet because it's down here.
Winter wind, guide me.
Yeah, run away, bitch. No. Nowhere to fucking run, and that fucking anyone damage. They're just gonna bring all the friends here for us now. That tower is fucked.
I dream of eras past.
Rampage.
Right back into the way of my wall.
I will be reborn.
This game's advanced.
What change will this wind bring?
Oh no.
I have felt this corruption before.
Almost enough for my rod. Deal with the Fed Draven. He only has 77 CS. God, we've been fighting so much. Forward on 3 until I get something like Sonya's. I'm not sure if I'll get Sonya's this game. I might.
Something
Goodbye
ancient
against Fed Raven.
stirs.
I don't think you can Glacial Storm during this. Nope. Egg says nope.
Let's soar.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
An enemy has been slain.
Good job. She got him. Yep. So I can do the damages. Yeah, I think too many people right now on AB champions don't get death taps soon enough. 35% multiplicative is a big deal. As soon as you hit about 100 something AP from other sources, it's time to buy death cap. Just one item.
Legendary.
We are all connected.
Turret to take and you're chasing Echo? I'll go take the turret then. If I can get there in time.
Life passes so swiftly.
I got 3 bottom. 3 mid turret.
Winter wind.
Ally has been slain.
Oh, goodbye. Holy fuck.
Something ancient stirs. Let's
What,
soar.
you really want to go?
An enemy has been slain.
Nope. Worth. It's an inhibitor turret. I know you guys are breaking tons of their towers.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
That Irelia.
Arrows
That's not how you run away from a fizz. You should have stood and fought. You probably could have made something of that. Yeah.
I am neither the first.
I can win bottom lane now. Or break the turret, I should say. We definitely lost bottom lane. This game has been a fiesta in while they're busy chasing for kills, I'm gonna break turrets and win us the game. This will be the second turret that I pretty much solo pushed.
Take time to reflect.
Yeah, they're gonna get that Baron. There's nothing I can do about it on the wrong end of the map. My allies might be able to do something about it though. Here's to hoping.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has
Pushing
been
bottom
slain.
makes them deal with me. Yeah, they got the Baron. Well, let's see. We killed the cat, and we might
An
get one
enemy
of them.
has been
Yeah,
slain.
one other. So we killed 2 of them. Not too bad.
An ally has been slain. been slain.
Oh, no. You know I didn't actually want to use my passive. I needed to have ordered my flank there. I didn't want to waste any time. I got like 2/3 of the damage on this turret and broke the other one though. That was a pretty good push. They're gonna be topside picking Baron. Yeah, not surprised they got Drake. Go ahead. Ah, she brought the fish to her friend there. Nice use of the plant. There's the Draven.
I am the snow, wind, and lives will I give for the flame.
Rampage.
I felt this corruption.
Hope you don't mind. Now the question
I
is,
will
I
be
don't have
your
others
own.
difficult right now.
I dream of
No! Come back here! No! Come the fuck back here! Damn it! I need to get words out. Dragon,
I am neither
bear,
the
both
first.
choose something away.
something ancient.
Now the question is what do I want? Let's see, I feel pretty squishy still, maybe because there's a fed Raven. Sonia's isn't spectacular on her though. Yeah. She already slow, so there isn't much reason for Rylays. Sonia's anyways. Active will probably come in handy because I'm going to words
Take
back to one.
time to reflect.
Yeah, I like to keep my reflex active like Sonia's and the like on 3 because I used to play certain first-person shooter, the original Call of Duty, where 3 was the key to swap to your pistol. So
Let's soar.
slow now.
change will this wind
Made him have to dash.
winter wind.
Yes! Woo, just enough mana. There!
I have felt this corruption before.
Let's get ourselves a dragon.
I am neither the first nor the last.
That one's on.
Legendary.
Wow, this Fiora is like...
Has been slain. Legendary.
Who here? Yes, it is. Mine.
Winter wind, guide me. Take time to reflect.
Oh, fuck that crit. Ah, they finally shut down the Fiora. Damn it.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I can't at this day.
Enemy double
Oh, ow.
kill. Ace.
Sonya's
What
definitely the right
change
buy.
will this wind bring?
Just a second. What? What the fucking pathing bullshit? Yeah,
Your
I need
turret
that
has
mid.
been destroyed.
We are all connected.
I already got that. They're gonna leave. Interesting.
A thousand lives
Alright,
will I
Baron.
give for the
Fuck
freedom.
my life, Baron.
An enemy has been slain.
ancient stars.
Ah, fuck.
I dream of eras past.
Ah, I was too slow with the Zonias.
Aced.
So much damage. Let's see, I need magic pen now. Yeah, even the Draven has MR, because he built Mercurial smart, by the way. It's very smart against a champion like Titania. Not to mention we have other hard CCs. Fiora, Shipari's, Fizz ult. Well, Fizz ult's a knock-up though, at least since knockback. It is also slow. And Vel'Koz is a knock-up, but he also has a slow. I'm probably the main reason he's playing.
Turret has been destroyed.
My stun kind of shits on him, if I manage to land it. That's the hard part though. Like he sidestepped it there at the fight near Baron. Got like one of my wards out. They all, well, actually they've got two of my wards
Think
out.
beyond
ambush over the wall. Two or three shots maybe.
Shut down.
I have felt this corruption before.
Lane's pushing. They've already got it. Ah.
Take time to reflect.
They're come down here looking for me. Oh, it's late game now.
Let's soar.
Almost.
What change will this wind bring? I dream of eras past.
This cat wants to get wrecked.
I will be reborn.
Ah, I got that.
Forever watchful.
I need to get myself. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. Let's
Winter
see.
wind,
Good they didn't
guide
get
me.
caught, it would appear.
Think beyond one.
Careful.
Let's soar.
An ally has been slain.
Winter wind, guide me.
An ally has been slain.
Forever watchful.
This game was actually going decently well until Vel just abandoned us. Cost us the game for sure. I got an A-minus. Yeah, that feels about right, actually. It feels like it. It's a fucking idiot. Ten, 13, 14 supported Nydia. I actually had the second most gold after I really fed Fiora, who got an S+ despite the fact that we lost. That should tell you just how good that Fiora was doing. Holy crap. And the Draven got an S too. Not surprised, he got really fed. That Draven is... That Draven's good too. That Draven's hard to play well. You have to have really good mechanics with the axe juggling, which he did. He was juggling his axes really well. Probably a Draven main. I see very few people play him anymore though. That's partly why. I'm gonna need to go AFK for just a sec. I'll be back in about a minute or two. And then we'll probably go for one more game. Alright, let's see. I'll find something here quick. Alright, now we can go ahead and dive into the queue again. Disappointed in that Vel'Koz for leaving us. I actually think if he'd been there, we probably could have won that game. Like, our Fiora was carrying us so hard. I think the Vel'Koz just sort of like AFK for a while, based on the farm.
Once a Bandle Gunner, always a Bandle Gunner.
Looks like I'm always playing Marksman, most likely. Yeah. The Jhin wants to go bot lane. I don't think I can jungle Trist. I'd be willing to play her support and see how it works. I don't think she'll be a great support though. There isn't good itemization for it. Yeah, they're wanting me to jungle. This is not a
Justice
champion I
takes
can jungle
wing.
effectively.
You wanna
I
play
love that.
too? It'll be fun.
Do I dare jungle Annie? No, she's not too
Counterfist!
Also, no.
Indeed, a wise choice.
I'm on the case.
There we go. I can jungle her. Or I can go back to Trist and get supported. Where the fuck is my Trist?
Once a Bandle Gunner, always a Bandle Gunner.
Okay. Never mind. Alright. I really should start learning how to use Summoner Heal effectively. Ignite's cool and all. But Summoner Heal and Teleport seeing regular use in top lane and bottom, or bottom lane and top lane respectively. Heal and bot, teleport and top. For good reason. Yeah, so I've never had an Ivern support me before, but it should be okay. As long as this Ivern knows what he's doing with Ivern and works with me, it should be fine. Looks like Lux Draven. Dravens. That's the second one in a row. Mastery 7 cat. Person's probably a cat main, and they're playing the new cat now. And normally I'd say that's a sign that they're probably going to be good with the champion. But cat was changed recently, so we'll see. Maybe. I don't know if she's top or mid. I wonder if Talon's the one who's top. Warlord's on Talon. I don't think that's particularly synergistic. But if you're gonna go 18 in offense, there's not a whole lot better than that. Well, I suppose the AD one, since you're melee too, you can stack it easier. With his play patterns, he wouldn't be stacking it till after he does this combo. That's why I like to go 18 in Cunning and get either Thunder Lords or a Speed Keystone. Storm Raider Surge. So we got Darius top, cast mid, Graves jungle. So other than the Graves jungle, it's pretty meta. Graves jungle isn't not meta, it's just the team composition has double marksman because of it, which is uncommon. Not unheard of though. We have double assassin, actually triple assassin. Yeah, Ivern's pretty much our front line. That's interesting. I've noticed something about Ivan that I haven't taken advantage of yet. I'm not sure what it is. One of his abilities seems to give you the ability to move with him for a short distance.
Winners don't duck.
Just doing that. Reminds me of what is that classic cartoon called? One with the gal.
Welcome to Summoner's
There's a
Rift.
version of it that I saw as a kid where there was this game in the middle of it, and it was basically an archery contest where they put at the head of the arrow basically the analog of a paintball. And
30 seconds until minions spawn.
yeah, there was one character whose name was Duck, who was a duck, and so people would keep saying duck, and he'd be like, what? And then he'd get pelted again.
You think you can outshoot me?
Minions have spawned.
Wanna see the fireworks?
A summoner has disconnected.
Disconnect. Ugh. That's not good. Jungler getting a late start and no leash because of it.
Let's get this party started.
He's 100%.
A summoner has reconnected.
Yeah, it's too late now.
Have an unusual
I just
day.
need a point in the right direction.
Yeah. Since Ivern's actually pretty good at initiating.
They joined the wrong army.
Max W first.
Things are heating up.
The only thing about Lux is that he is really hard to dodge. It's so big. At least it costs a lot of mana and doesn't actually do a whole lot of damage until you rank it. And its GP scaling isn't spectacular either.
Check the kick on this.
Amazing.
An ally has been slain.
I dare you to dare me. Blast 'em.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Damage they're throwing around.
Sometimes outnumbered.
The only thing is, Raven applies lifesteal to his bonus damage from spinning axe.
Boomer says hi.
Wow.
Shut down. Double
Nice.
kill.
Do you sell earplugs too?
Great. Excellent. Love what they just did for us there. Great, Rome. They collected... We got 3 kills for...
Where's the
An
hell?
ally
Iron and I
has been
dying? Yeah, we
slain.
3-for-2'd them. Be Talon in this lane. That just looks no fun. Talon versus Darius. Being melee versus Darius is no fun pretty much
Orders are
always.
more like guidelines, really.
Mr. One of the few melees that's like really able to stand up to Darius, and that's pretty much the only one I know of that does that reliably is Trundle.
Killing spree. Down.
I'll put that up here.
Wanna see the fireworks?
Damn it. He took no damage there. Lux shield probably.
Watch this. Where's the action?
Ah, yeah.
An enemy has been slain.
Not a good idea.
Coming at 'em.
Ugh. Can't even get BF sword because I have to go
Enemy
back again
double
to
kill.
the gold. They're camping this lane, they're winning it hard. I'm not impressed with Wyvern's support so far. He doesn't seem to be able to do anything. I'm not sure why, to be honest. I don't think it's necessarily his champion.
Sometimes outnumbered, never outcast. Bring on the best.
Get him!
I just
Oh, really? He actually got that one last auto attack?
You have been slain.
At least it's BF now. Raven's so bullshit. He's actually fed and can juggle his axes. This Ivern's like not even
orders are
tanky.
more like guidelines, really.
If you're gonna play Ivern support, you need to actually build like tank Ivern. He's already supposed to be built tanky. His minions are killing him.
A battle gunner never turns tail.
This guy does not know what he's doing.
Ready, aim, fire. I might just drop it.
The chameleons would be proud. Nature strikes us.
Killing spree.
My way? I
Shut down. Enemy double kill.
Yeah.
Who wants some? Who wants some? Come on. Nothing a little gunpowder won't fix. If it's worth shooting once, it's probably
Yeah.
worth shooting a lot.
What shall I do? The thirds.
I dare you to dare.
Yeah, definitely want to put as much damage as I can. Once is coming down.
Woo!
gift from the forest.
Let's get out of here before Draven shows up.
Enemy rampage.
Get back out there.
Well, this fair warning, if he dies, that's his
Can't
own
wait to
damn
try
fault.
this out.
Yeah, there's the Lux.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I'm not sure what you want someone to do. Yeah.
Took up energy. Bring up.
I'm impressed. He's actually delayed a lot longer than I thought he would. There's only so much of that you can do before it will catch up with you.
Watch the brush. Let's get this party started.
They're gonna push that in super hard. Yeah, I'm gonna just need to stay here and defend. No.
Want to see the
I got a word
fireworks?
there. The other word for now. That bush. Just a precaution against the Lux and or Draven camping it.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Took up energy. Bring it. Pokey.
Yeah. It's got Catalyst and Lucidity as support. No, you
Winners
should be
don't
getting
duck.
Face in the Mountain, you know, or the Green Line rather. It doesn't have to be Face.
Nothing in here but us stalks of grass.
Get
Dragon's
in my
up.
way. I
Might be
dare.
able to take it. Concepts is looking like, oh, what's this? What's this?
If it's worth shooting once, it's probably.
Get up! Yes!
An enemy has been slain.
No dragon for them. 2 for 2. There's the dragon though. I'm happy
Bring
with
on
that
the bad
outcome.
guys.
This poor Talon. Yeah, he's gonna get done here. Or maybe he's gonna... Wow, okay. Maybe I can turn this into a kill here.
Straight road.
Has been slain.
Wow! Nice.
Ally has been slain.
I'm going in. Those are more like dynamite, eh?
An ally has been slain.
Sometimes outnumbered, never outdone.
Let's ward my flank. I don't like surprises.
You don't hurt him if you don't hit him. Engaging. Let's get this party
That's
started.
far enough. I don't want to push any further. No turret to run to. Someone shows up to gank me, I'm like toast.
An enemy has
Maybe I
been
can make
slain.
something happen here.
Double kill.
Gas is coming, but not here yet.
I know.
Shut down. Enemy killing spree.
Cut. We've got this.
Oh, fuck
Double kill.
no. What? Wow. Using the flash for that. Greedy play on my part. And down. Yeah, I had the right idea that she was over there. I just didn't correctly predict her movements. She'd gotten past the dragon sooner than I thought. Actually, I think she took the long way around.
Where's the action?
Now I need to go here and defend bottom.
An
Dragon's gonna
enemy
push
has
that
been
up.
slain.
Should be able to get plenty of farm. I don't think he'll be able to tower dive me. I should be well. He's got his backup. Maybe
Who
they
wears a
can
helmet?
together.
An ally has been
Talon's
slain.
here though. Nope. Under turret and take no damage? Wow, he doesn't even have a life shield. He does no damage under turret there. Ah, they made it a 2-for-1. Cool.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Opportunity knocks. Let's see.
An enemy dominated.
Super shut down this game. Not getting the
I
farm
just
much.
need a point in the right direction.
Keep getting killed. By Draven. And Cat. Oh, the Cat actually has most of their kills. Even though she's playing. Support. Or wait, no, that's our Cat that has most of our kills. Their Draven has most of their
Orders
stuff.
are
Plus
more
support.
like
Derp, never mind.
guidelines, really. Let's get in range. Don't hurt him if you walking tall.
What the hell? What the? That sucked. That Draven E totally fucked me up. I was just gonna be like, rocket jumps by, and he's like, nope.
Let me know if anyone tramples you.
Not that close to the turret.
I might just drop it.
Turret's got him.
Shut
No,
down.
that was worth it for me. I got the shutdown on him. Almost 600 gold just for killing him. Yeah, 300 for the shutdown. Around 300 for the kill, I think it is. I forget exactly what the kill bounty is these days. Yeah, very worth it. And then talent kills less anyways. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
I
Yeah,
dare
they're
you
not
to
actually very far ahead overall. It's just Draven is the one that's fed, and I'm the one that's been getting shat on. And Iron, yeah, Iron and I. Cat's died as much as I have,
Winners
interestingly enough.
don't duck.
Shooting some kind of kills though.
Bring up!
War
This
stories don't
Ivern
write
is quite new at
themselves.
the game. Not sure why I got matched with him then. You know? Good enough where. Oh yeah, that's Graves.
Light 'em up. Bring on the
Graves
bad
knew what he was
guys.
doing though. Just trying to figure out how I got matched with this Ivern. Because he's a lot of attacking as support. That's not what you normally do.
You have been slain.
Jesus. I even rocket jumped. This time I got E'd, then I rocket jumped after, but already lethal damage coming from me. Yeah. I literally could not have gotten out of that. Unless I flashed. Cool down there. Maybe it just came up. No, it was up in time. I just didn't think I'd need to flash. Draven did like 1,300 damage to me. Actually, more than that. More like 1,400. In like 2 seconds. That's... Oh, you got another one.
Shut down. An ally has been slain.
Ow!
Triple kill. Aced. Your turret has been destroyed.
Jesus. That was 2 Qs, 1,400 damage. I must have got crits on both of them. The only way I can believe that amount of damage on those items.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
Ivern. Wow.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh! Draven was trying to protect Lux when I had W up and he didn't manage to keep me out of it. And then I flashed for it. Which also made it so Draven couldn't deal with me. And then Draven had to deal with my allies for point for him.
A gift from the farm.
We've got this. Sometimes outnumbered.
Yeah, I actually am
Never outgunned.
halfway decent with Tristana. But man, this Ivern is just not. I mean, I'm mostly complaining that I got matchmade with this person.
Wanna see the fireworks?
Doesn't belong at my MMR, and it's very obvious from the way he's playing. Either that or he just really doesn't know how to handle the champion, and I don't think that's it. Like, from what I've seen here, he's making poor decisions, like staying here, bottom lane. I told him to be, and I left, and then he got ganked. You know, that's not the kind of stuff for a person who doesn't know their champion, but he's actually in my MMR. Dude. Makes you wonder who on the other team is low on that.
In my way.
In before we get tower down. We made him die. Yeah. One of those games where killing the Draven feels like an achievement, even if you lose 2 people. Because he's just that bad. My intention to go in and hold on that. Then again, that's how fed they are now. Probably would have just died if she had done that. Yeah, she doesn't have that yet either. That's over there. Not smart.
Let me get in there.
Yeah, I can stop him. No, he's already got it. Couldn't get the reset fast enough to W on to
Shut down.
Graves and get the triple there. survived. I'm impressed with the talent is actually managing to deal with the Draven, or the Darius now. What should I build next? I kind of want to get Pen, but I don't think they have a whole lot of armor. Darius has got some. Lux, nada. Yeah, I can get my Bloodthirster first. I need the lifesteal. Actually, let's get the Bee of Sword for now.
Let's get this party
I
started.
need more damage. I can wait for a little bit. Ordinarily I'd take our red, but I'm doing so poorly I probably should. I just need to farm something, so I'm gonna go chomp.
Wanna see the fireworks?
It's already pushing though, so I'm not gonna get much out of this. All of our lanes are actually pushing, which is a good thing with our...
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, they're gonna go into my base
Back
now.
to base. I might
Oh,
just
yeah, they're
drop
coming
in.
to me. Oh, maybe not. I'm not gonna risk it though.
An ally has been slain.
Run
An
back.
ally has been slain.
Walking tall.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Wow, that actually killed me? She twin tanked me maybe twice and did 723 speed. Yeah, he's not even level 30. No wonder. Yeah. Yeah, he's not even level 30. Yeah, we got another person who's pretty low on experience. What did they have? Yeah, the Lux was pretty inexperienced. She was level 30 though. 222 wins. And they had Darius was sort of inexperienced. More experienced than our Talon though. Wow, that really feels kind of stacked. And this poor sod. Only 32 wins, level 27. It might be that he just hasn't played much normals until now, and he hasn't found his MMR yet, so this is just like throw him in whatever and see what happens. If that's the case, that's kind of annoying. We got Shanna on bottom lane because of that. Yeah, he'll learn eventually. But I don't fault him for that. Let's see. I might report him for unskilled. No, that's not a thing anymore. They got rid of that. Makes sense. MMR will determine itself over time. But yeah. Ivan just did not know what he was doing. And of course, because I was dual laned with him, and their dual lane, like the Lux, she wasn't good. Like I sidestepped most of her snares. But yeah, and their items are like trash. Like Sightstone, Frostqueen's Claim are alright. Abyssal's alright, but Locket on Lux? No, not even support Lux. Yeah, Draven got super fed because of that. Yeah, it shows you just how important support is in bottom lane. You know, I know how to play ADC pretty well. I'm probably about as good at Trist. Well, maybe not quite, but close to as good at Trist as the Draven was at Draven, but the Lux was better than the Ivern, and you saw what happened. Very one-sided. Such is the life in League. I think that'll do it for me for tonight, though. Unfortunately, 0 for 3. So, I'll see you guys on the next episode.